Meanwhile, in Stately Wayne Manor.
Greetings, Bat fans. Another Batmobile progress report is coming at you today on Brickscale Studio. Welcome back to Brickscale Studio. My name is Jeff. Thank you so much for joining me today on Superhero Saturday as we continue our 1966 Batmobile build series. So today, no building, we have a progress report, and just like on Thursday with our Titanic build, I think today we have a pretty good milestone progress report where we dealt with some electrics and some lights and got those tested, and they work and everything. It's super exciting. So let's get into the recap footage, and then we will talk about it after. All right, to recap what we have done in this episode, on the scale model side, we put in 6 cables. We got front and rear, right and left turn signals. We got the afterburner light and the detector light. So I believe in the next episode we will be testing the electrics, so definitely stay tuned for that. And then on the Lego side, we added all of these wedge pieces to the both sides here, these 1x2 wedge pieces, and then we started bulking up this rear section by adding some pieces here and bulking this up here. So that will do it for episode 29. Scale model side, we tested the electrics, and we installed the mobile crime computer. And then on the Lego side, we installed this big Technic beam and some other pieces along the sides here. So that will do it for episode 30. All right, so to recap what we have done, so on the scale model side, we mostly focused on this fuel tank. We attached this fuel pipe and cap, which we haven't done anything with yet. And then we assembled the fuel tank and attached that to the bottom of the vehicle and connected the fuel line. And then over on the Lego side, we added this beam on this side, this Technic beam, which is kind of interesting. Usually with these kind of car builds, we usually start with Technic beams as the base, which we did here also. But so it's interesting that we're adding more Technic further along. Usually it just stays down there on the base, but interesting. We also got this center console, the seat sort of backs part here, and the little bat fire extinguisher. So that will do it for episode 31. So to recap this episode, on the scale model side, we installed the trunk compartment, and then we assembled this front bulkhead section, which we are not attaching yet. We just push these pieces on. And then on the Lego side, we put in the door emblems, which were stickers, unfortunately. And then we focused on this front section here. So that will do it for episode 32. All right, before we start our discussion, let's get into the summary really quick. So for the scale model side, 300 steps and 350 parts. And on the Lego side, 439 steps and 1,098 parts. All right, so we are more than halfway on our Batmobile build. Super exciting. It was very satisfying getting all those electrics hooked up and tested, and all of them worked except for the bat beacon on the roll bar. Still investigating that, trying to figure out what's going on there. Short of taking the entire roll bar apart, which I'll probably end up doing. So hopefully next week we'll have an update on that. But even though it was kind of anticlimactic coming back from that long break, waiting for those parts, which ended up just being 3 wires, which I still think is just mind-bogglingly crazy that we had to wait that long for 3 wires. But as I mentioned then, and I'll mention it again, it is what it is. We're sort of at their mercy. So the good news is we have parts to continue on for quite a few weeks, probably 8 to 10 weeks. So hopefully That gives us enough of a buffer, famous last words, because I've said that before, and we still ended up waiting twice now. So hopefully we will not have a third wait. And then over on the Lego side, we sort of just kept building up the sort of chassis structure of the car, kind of building up that back section. And then we did start working on the cockpit area, the passenger area. We kind of got some seat backs in, a center console. So hopefully we'll continue on with that. We did get some hood pieces on there to start that. So that's exciting. So coming up on the channel Tuesday, we have an Optimus Prime progress report. We're making great progress over there as well. So definitely hit up that series if you have not been following it. We're kind of winding that one down. We've only got another 4 build episodes, I believe, on that one. So we'll be kind of putting the final touches together and getting all those pieces into place. And then, of course, Thursday, we are back with a build episode for the Titanic. And then Saturday, we are back with another build episode for the Batmobile. So please remember to like, share, subscribe. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and click it now. It's totally free. And we're trying to reach some subscriber milestones. When we hit 500, we're going to give away a Star Wars AT-AT. And when we hit 1,000, we're going to give away a copy of the Endurance, which was an awesome set and an awesome build. So I'm super excited to get there to give that away to somebody. And it will be a brand new sealed inbox set. It's not the one that I built. You're not getting a secondhand set. It's a brand new sealed inbox set for you to crack open and build. And it is, like I said, a super interesting build with lots of cool techniques and a really cool story from history. I had a great time building it. But until we see each other again, happy building, take care, be kind to each other, and I will see you soon.